With the development of AI in recent years, they have seemingly gotten better at human anatomy, but you shouldn't rule this tip out. Small flaws in human anatomy can be key indicators that something isn't right. Now, there is a difference between AI anatomy flaws and human error. AI work is praised for being perfect, yet it holds such simple flaws as too many or even too little fingers, ears that don't look like ears, feet that are incredibly uncanny, and other various instances. You can easily tell when an error was computer-made or human-made based on the content of the piece around it. Tip 2. Random and inconsistent details. This one is the main way I discern AI work. There are quite a few pieces I found, especially on Pinterest, where details just don't make sense. Random or missing buckles and buttons, inconsistent details in multiple drawings of the same character, and really anything that just doesn't make any logical sense. An artist wouldn't mess these simple things up. If they designed a character in a certain way, then they know what they would look like. They wouldn't forget, oh, did she have a giant globe earring or a cross earring? Especially not when the reference is on the same canvas. So look at the details. They can usually tell you when something is off. Tip 3. Strange lighting and shadows. AI art tends to have very bold and strange light sources.
As if there are 5 suns in the sky or something. But hey, if you have 5 light sources, that's your own choice. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Like certain aspects of the body are lit or overexposed when realistically that should not be like that. Tip 4. Over-rendered appearance and face. This one is probably the most obvious pointer towards something being generated. Does a character look almost too perfect? Is their skin silky smooth, perfect, and blurred? Are there completely random, extreme colors? Do their facial features seem to blend together? If yes, you may have a generated image on your hands. AI likes to steal from hundreds of thousands of talented artists and keep the key appealing aspects of their style. Because of this, a lot of appealing AI art looks too good to be true. Also, they look terrifying, incredibly soulless. Tip 5. Backgrounds. AI tends to focus too much on the character aspect that the backgrounds lose all detail. If all else fails, check out the background within a piece and find something out of place. Look for lots of detail, random blurriness, style choice that just doesn't match that of the character. The character could hold so much detail in terms of color, texture, but then the background is just, ugh. Why? Because you aren't supposed to be looking there. So why put in effort? Tip 6. Tags. Now you might be like, Tip 6. Tags. Now you might be like, Tip 6. Tags. Now you might be like, what? This is a guaranteed AI image. If you find within the tags of a piece, anything related to that image being generated. Pinterest actually has a feature that tells you if an image is AI modified, but keep a mental note that this doesn't appear on every AI image. So you gotta keep the other tips in mind. Also, watermarks. Some AI image generators will have a watermark that is quite difficult to remove. DALL-E, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion are examples of generated AI that you should keep track of. If you see it work with any of those names, stay clear. Tip 7. Texture. AI likes to blur where details should be, like hair and backgrounds. I would assume to compensate, because sometimes I will admit I do the same thing in my own artwork. But sometimes the texture is just, why? There's fuzz and grain and random spots of supposed texture to give it some depth, but in reality, it doesn't look right. Artists use texture to depict clothing, hair, skin, and other such textiles, but AI likes to put fuzz and grain in places I don't think it should be. That might be a personal gripe, but it is something to keep an eye out for. It uses it to cover up imperfections and hide the fact that it's a robot trying to be a human. Well, you ain't, so stop trying. Tip 8. High volume of artwork. AI generators will often post high volumes of work of high quality at great speed. That just isn't possible. I'm sorry, but do you want to know how long this piece took me? 8 hours, and it's not even that good. And that doesn't include my life schedule. All in all, from start to finish, this one artwork may have taken me 5 days to complete, just because I would take long pauses and then come back to it. If someone is posting fully complete artworks multiple times a day or even week, I would definitely raise an eyebrow. I'm sure there are some crazy good artists that can whip out a piece in a few hours and it's a masterpiece, but I'm sure that they would need mental and physical breaks from art just because that's how life actually is. I really don't trust people who can pull out these masterpieces with such ease and speed. Now for a final exam, I'm going to show you some example images, 2 at a time.
გასაცარნაკეთებდა. საუკეთესო კურსი. კრიპტო და ფული ერთ I came, I saw, I left. I came, I saw, left. I came. I saw.
Huh? Huh?
I came.
My morning routine starts with me putting an armor and a crimping a bow to kill Santos because I refuse to sleep. My morning.
What type of dog owner are you?
The Alpha.
The carer. The missed one. The tiger. I didn't mean to. The missed one. The one who tries their best.
Huh?
The breeder. The missed one.
Once upon a time, a villager was born.
Okay.
The Minecraft.
What are you gonna do with the new The Suffer Cube is coming to